Welcome to a club for people who love good movies. Use the links in the description to navigate the list of films quickly.
The Martian. When astronauts blast off from the planet Mars, they leave behind Mark Watney, presumed dead after a first storm. With only a manageable amount of supplies, the stranded visitor must utilize his wits and spirit to find a way to survive on the hostile planet. Machina. Caleb Smith, a programmer at a huge internet company, wins a contest that enables him to spend the week at the private estate of Nathan Bateman, his firm's brilliant CEO. When he arrives, Caleb learns that he has been chosen to be a human component in a Turing test to determine the capabilities and consequences of Ava, a beautiful robot. However, it soon becomes evident that Ava is far more self-aware and deceptive than either man imagined.
Avengers: Age of Ultron. When Tony Stark jumpstarts a dormant peacekeeping program, things go terribly awry, forcing him, Thor, the Incredible Hulk, and the rest of the Avengers to reassemble. As the fate of Earth hangs in the balance, the team is put to the ultimate test as they battle Ultron, a technological terror hell-bent on human extinction. Along the way, they encounter two mysterious and powerful newcomers, Pietro and Vanda Maximoff. Zoe. Two colleagues at a revolutionary research lab design technology to improve and perfect romantic relationships. As their work progresses, their discoveries became more profound.
Artificial intelligence. A robotic boy, the first programmed to love David, is adopted as a test case by a Prometheus employee and his wife. Through he gradually becomes their child, a series of unexpected circumstances make this life possible for David. Without final acceptance by human or machines, David embarks on a journey to discover where he truly belongs, uncovering a world in which the line between robot and machine is both vast and profoundly thin. Pearl Harbor. The sweeping drama, based on real historical events, follows American boyhood friends Ray McCully and Danny Walker as they enter World War II as pilots. Rafe is so eager to take part in the war that he departs to fight in Europe alongside England's Royal Air Force. On the home front, his girlfriend Evelyn finds comfort in the arms of Danny. The three of them reunite in Hawaii just before the Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor.
I, Robot. Set in a future Earth 2035 AD, where robots are common assistants and workers for their human owners. This is the story of robotophobic Chicago police detective Dale Spooner's investigation into the murder of Dr. Alfred Lenin, who works at US Robotics, in which robot Sony appears to be implicated, even though that would mean the robot had violated the three laws of robotics, which is apparently impossible. It seems impossible, because if robots can break those laws, there's nothing to stop them from taking over the world, as humans have grown to become completely dependent on their robots. Or maybe they already have? Dean Spooner, in his investigation, is a psychologist Dr. Susan Calvin, who specializes in the psyches of robots. Prometheus. This film is set in 2093 and takes place in the same universe as the Alien movies. A group of explorers, including some archaeologists, are on an unclosed mission. They arrive at a planet trillions of miles away from Earth. The team's spot was they believe to be signs of civilization. They go to investigate and find more than just things. They find conclusive evidence, but some of them have an ulterior motive for being there, including their Wayland compression. They believe that this is where the human race actually came from. Things soon turn from excitement to survival once inside their discovery.
After Earth, people were forced to leave Earth a millennium ago to establish a new home and Nova Prime. Now, General Cypher Rage heads Nova Prime's most prominent family. Cypher's teenage son, Kitai, feels enormous pressure to follow in his father's legendary footsteps, which strains their relationship. Cypher and Kitai set out on a trip to mend their bond, but when their craft crashes on Earth's hostile surface, each must trust the other greatly or perish.
Gravity. Dr. Ryan Stone is a medical engineer on her first shuttle mission. Her commander is veteran astronaut Matt Kowalski, helming his last flight before retirement. Then, during a routine spacewalk by the pair, disaster strikes. The shuttle is destroyed, leaving Ryan and Matt stranded in deep space with no link to Earth and no hope of rescue. As fear turns to panic, they realize that the only way home